Everybody, this is Willy from Wow Academy, and welcome to today's live. All right, so let me just maybe wait for a while for a few audiences to come in to this Facebook Live itself. So let me just check. In the meantime, right? Let me just check whether the connections are okay. If everything is fine, give me a moment. Give me a moment to check. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. So if you guys are not able to see me clearly, right, please let me know in the comment box below. We are streaming this in both our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook profile, right? So, yep. Okay, so we will wait for a while for everybody to come in. Let me just delete this. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. So if you're here, just say hi. So I know you're here and you can hear me well. All right. So let me just see this. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you're here, just say hi. If you're on YouTube, just say hi on the right. I think it's on the right. If you're using desktop, if you're using your mobile phone, I think it's going to be below, right? So today's topic, we're going to talk about, work on versus working in my business. Especially this is especially true, or rather, this today's content, right? I want to dedicate to those people who are running their hi, who are running their e-commerce business. Okay, so this applies for a lot of businesses nowadays, right? Let me just change this. Nowadays, who I've seen too many Amazon sellers or too many e-commerce sellers, right? They actually work very, very hard at their business. Majority of the e-commerce sellers that I encounter is one-man show. That means they reach like $10,000 a month, $30,000 a month. But the thing is that they don't really hire anybody. They just hire people like people from Fiverr, people from hi Philip, hi. So yeah, I mean, let's come back to the thing. So they just hire people on Fiverr, freelancer, this kind of website, and majority of the things, right, 80% of the things they have to do it themselves. Okay, so this is not exactly healthy because you must, hey Gary, hi. So you must understand that working in an e-commerce business, right, give you an advantage to hire people from anywhere in the world, right? So whenever I ask new Amazon sellers, or whenever some of the sellers, they're actually making like 10,000 or 5,000 a month in profit, right, or even $2,000 in profit, I always ask them, hey, why you never hire? Why you're like doing everything yourself? You look for supply yourself, you look for product yourself, everything is yourself. Okay, so and normally, right, when I ask this question, hey, why do you do everything yourself? They always come back to me and say that, hey, no choice, eh. I think I better do everything myself because last time I used to hire people, right? Wow, the person is not up to my standard, not up to my standard. The typical answer is not up to my standard. All right, so this is very common for sellers who are new, and also who are this is common for sellers who are not new also, right? So, and I can say that this is not very healthy because I've seen a lot of Amazon sellers, right, who are doing very well, especially for some of my students, right? They scale up to the level, but the thing is that they are spending like 18 hours a day working on their business. And whenever I joke with them and say that, hey, why don't you go on a cruise? Because nowadays there's cruise, right? But of course, today's this cruise have this kind of situation. But anyway, right? Anyway, I asked them, hey, why you don't want to actually go and take a break or something like that? Say, cannot. Today I cannot take a break because today I got a lot of orders on Amazon, even though it's FBA, right? Then I still got to actually, do this. I still got to actually do that. I still got to email my customers. My customers are outside from Amazon, yes, but today we have promotion, blah, blah, blah. Then I say, okay, you get your team to do it, right? Then they say, no, I don't have a team. I trust everything myself. I trust everything to do, I trust myself only lah. But it's not going to be a very healthy thing. All right. So this is what happened to me at the start. When I scaled to my first $10,000 in net profit, right, in my e-commerce business a couple years back, not couple years back, many years back, about 6 years back, $10,000 of monthly profit. I was a one-man show, and at the point of time, right, I was super drained. I was super drained. I feel like I can get sick anytime. Okay, and I was popping like vitamin C pills from GNC, like those like 1,000 pills one, and popping this kind of supplements. I mean it can actually help me to boost my immune system and all that. Then I was uh, eating some kind of supplements from GNC lah. So at one time I was like, wow, why? I was making like $10,000 of net profit. Yes, that's good, but I don't have a life. I don't have a life. Whenever my friends ask me to go out, I was like, oh no lah, today I got things to do. Every time it's things to do. Every time it's things to do. And my wife asked me to go out. Said, hey, instead of going out, right, then I'll be like, pretty furious with her lah. Say that, hey, why we have to go out now? We have a business to run, right? We have a business to run. We have to actually maintain this $10,000. Then my wife said one thing lah. She said that $10,000 a month, then you become like that already, right? I can't imagine $20,000 a month. What will happen? Right? I can't imagine $20,000 a month. What will happen to you, lah? Right? Or even $30,000 a month, or even 50,000. Will you go mad? Right? Will you go mad at a point of time? So I was very, very on the verge of breaking down already at a point of time. Even though the e-commerce business is doing pretty well, but I noticed that I was working in the business. I don't want to let go of anything because I thought that I can do it better. I can do it better myself, which is very, very harmful. Okay. And I thought that hiring people is very, very expensive. Okay. And I need to spend even more time with them. All right. Which is not true. Totally not true. So when my wife said this thing to me, right, she feared that when I reach my $20,000 a month in monthly profit, I'll go mad. All right, because I have to, I do not need to. Of course, I do not need to actually fulfill the, products myself lah. Because Amazon will fulfill everything for me. I do not need to actually, do customer service, returns, refunds, replacement. All these kind of things is handled by Amazon, right? But the thing is that you still got to handle your supplier, logistics issue. If you send your products from China, then you still got to actually negotiate. You still got to actually entertain your suppliers. Then you still got to actually do your marketing online. At the point of time, I'm already start to work with some influencers and all that, right? So I was like no time, and I hated my everyday life. I was like, wow, why no time one? I thought this e-commerce business, I have more time for myself, right? So everything changed when my wife said that. Okay, she feared that when I go into like $20,000 a month in profit, I'll go crazy, right? So after that, I straight away hire somebody. Okay, I remember my first VA's name, right? Her name is Maria, from Philippines, all right? And she helped me to find products, number one. She helped me to find suppliers. She helped me to negotiate with suppliers. And at a point of time, right, her first task, right, is to actually find products. Her first task, okay? And I was very stingy with my money lah. Okay, at that point of time, I'm very, very stingy. I paid her like $4 an hour, $4 US an hour. Every day she worked for like 2 hours lah, 2 hours every day, right? And she worked for like 5 days, 5 days, 2 hours every day, $4 an hour. So that means 1 week she worked Monday to Friday only lah. So 5 days times 2 hours, 10 hours, 1 week, $40 only lah. All right, $40 US. Okay, so at the point of time, $40 US is okay lah, because if you times 4, right, it's $160 US for her. She helped me to find product, and I don't need to find product anymore, like, right? Because finding product is like, wow, super tedious. I need to go and find ideas. I need to go and check, whether is there a demand. I need to go and check whether, how much is the supplier charging me, if I go in bulk and this kind of things. So there's a lot of things to do. And when she come in to find product for me, right, I was like, wow, okay, this part she handled. I'm very happy. Okay. Then after that, I said, hey, can you help me also talk to the supplier, because I was pretty busy, and can you help me to do that, right? So every day I just top up maybe 1 more hour, okay, for you. She said okay, right? So from there, become also $4 an hour, but three hours a day, right? So that actually becomes you know becomes, I think, another like additional 1 hour, then 20, right? So 20, $80. So 160 plus, additional some, whenever I was in Facebook Live, right, I'll lose my calculation. I need to write everything down. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I just top up another hour for her, right? If some of you, I know there's some of you guys on this Facebook Live, you can do quick math. Can you help me do that? All right. So if just now I mentioned that I top up another 1 hour for her. Her 1 hour is $4 an hour, so she still work 5 days a week, right? So yeah, so in total I need to pay her how much? So if you know the answer, just comment in the comment box below, right? So from there, I was having a big sigh, a big, not big sigh, I was having a big relief. Yeah, right. 60, yeah, 3 hours a day. So 3 hours a day, right? So 1 week, 5 days, 150. No, sorry. What am I talking about? 15 hours a week, right? 15 hours a week times $4, $60. Yeah. Sui, you're right. Sui, you're right. So $60 a week. So times four, $240, right? At the point of time. Okay. So eventually I realized that, hey, my business also grow a bit. My mental state also grow a bit. All right. So, before that, I used to work in the business. Everything I bao ka liao lah. All right. Everything I have to do everything. Okay. But after that, when I hire her to do all the product research and also supplier negotiation, she finds supplier at the same time. She negotiated with the supplier. She link up the freight forwarding and all that. And eventually, right, I pay her, additional money for that. I pay her additional hours. All right. So from like 2 hours, 3 hours a day, then become like 5 hours a day, right? And this kind of investment, right, into that VA, I think is very, very worth it because it gives me a lot of control over the business. It actually helped me to control my mental state lah, right? And it helps me to have more time with my family. Then eventually I noticed that, she don't have time also. Because she tell me that, wow, boss, you give me everything to do, right? But, in the end, I'm the one having all the mental stress already, right? So I was thinking, okay, hey, this cannot, because I cannot depend everything on one VA, right? If the VA, something happened to the VA, touch wood, something happened to the VA, something happened to Maria, right? Then I'm not able to continue the business, right? Everything will come back to me. So I was thinking, okay, how do I hire another one? Then I discussed with this VA, right? Then this VA said, okay, we hire another one for product research and also find supplier. I'll help you to train her. So Maria helped me to train this VA. So these two VAs will actually talk to each other. They'll train each other. Maria managed to train one. Then shortly after that, then she managed to train one more. Then in the end, right, 6 years ago, I have like 2 to 3 VAs. Okay, so the second and third VA, right, they are paid like $3 an hour. Not a lot of money, $3 an hour, and they are able to produce good results from there. Okay, good results from there. So, after that, I realized that, hey, actually, I just manage them can already, ma. So I don't jump the gun anymore. So when you have more and more virtual assistant helping you, right, you don't jump the gun and do things yourself. You don't directly go and talk to the supplier yourself. Okay, that's going to be a major disrespect to your team. Okay, so eventually I have 3 VAs, 4, 5, 10, 15. Now I got near to 20. All right. So at the start, let me just bring you through this. Yeah. So okay, at the start, right, is me. Okay, me working around 18 hours a day, right? 18 hours a day. So at the start, only me, 18 hours per day. Okay. Then eventually I was thinking, this cannot lah, right? Then I hire my first VA. Her name is Maria. I still remember. All right, until today, Maria is still with me. Right, she become a general manager already. So then over time, I hire, actually Maria helped me to hire lah. She actually go and hire her neighbors and all that. Right, easier to train. Can go to the neighbor's house and train like that. Okay, so Maria helped me to hire one. Okay, one more VA here, then another VA here, then another VA here. All right. Then eventually she trained her product research. Okay, for this. All right. And this one is supplier. All right. Then this one is more towards marketing. Okay, marketing. All right. So this is me. At the point of time when I was alone, 18 hours a day. I remember 18 many hours a day lah, right? Trying to hit USD 10K per month profit. Right? Nearly cost my health. Okay, nearly cost my health. Eventually, when I have all these VAs, right, then it becomes, oops, too big. Sorry. I think this eraser too big. All right. Then it becomes, eventually I work 10 hours. Still need to work 10 hours because I need to train them, right? So that time, 10 hours is because I only have Maria lah. So I still need to work and all that. Okay. Then eventually this one, right, becomes 6 hours, right? Because Maria is still trying to actually train the other people. Okay. Then eventually, right, I realized, hey, no need so many hours. I just check their work and all that. Everything's fine. And they go and talk to them and blah, blah, blah. And I just spend like 3 hours a day, right? Then eventually become 2 hours at a point of time. And nowadays, right? Nowadays, it's not even hours already. It become 30 minutes a day, right? 30 minutes a day. Okay, so what happened to my organization right now? Okay, so at the start, I have these people, right? Okay, managing all the different aspects of the business. So the thing is that, how do I eventually evolve to become like 30 minutes a day or 1 hour a day? So do take note. I'm not a new seller, right? I'm not a new seller. I've been selling on Amazon for the past many years already, 9 years. Okay, this is my 9th year. A 9th year that I spend 30 minutes a day, all right, on my business. But at the start, many hours a day because I have nobody to help me. I work in the business, all right? So nowadays, I work on my business. That means I look and see. I oversee everything here. All right? So we break them down into different departments already, right? So we have 4 main team and one sub team lah. Okay, so are you interested in knowing all the 4 different teams? Do you want to know how do I actually segmentize them eventually? If yes, then you let me know in the comment box. Say you just comment yes, then I will draw out the whole thing. If you guys are interested. Right, so is anybody interested in right now, right? How do I segmentize my 20 people? Okay, 20 people, all right, in my business itself, in my e-commerce business, so that I do not need to work like hours and hours in my e-commerce. If yes, then comment yes. I can see Kok Yen say yes, Xiu Yi say yes. Any more? Right, any more? Interested? If you are interested, then let me know, right, in the comment box. Any more? Right, or the rest of you is you're shy. Okay, if you're on YouTube, you can see this also. You just comment yes in the Nicholas, you're here also. Awesome, awesome. All right. So, okay. So my team right nowadays, okay. So this is me. All right. This is me. Okay. So, okay. So I have a general manager. All right. This is GM. Okay. She reports directly to me. Okay. In my for my business itself. So my business right now, right, 100% is being run by them. Okay, 100%. So I do not need to do anything else really, right? So yeah, okay. So Anson say yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right. So over here, my general manager will control uh my 4 project managers. All right. So all the 4 project manager, right, will handle. Okay, one of them, right, handle the product team. Okay, and the other one will handle the sales and marketing. Right, sales and marketing team. Then the other one will handle financials. And planning. All right. Then the other one will handle the customer service. Customer service. But of course, we have another arm, the HR. Right. So the HR team will top up the manpower. All right. We interview VAs for me. We'll go and sort out all the payroll with the financials. Right. So the financial and planning team, right, will actually assist the product teams, will assist the mainly it's the product team because normally the product team will need money, right, to actually talk to supplier and also see what's the logistic option and all that. And the product team actually consists of the logistics manager and all that, right? So this is actually the four main arm in my business. All right. Oops. Okay, this is very terrible. Sorry. Okay, this is the team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. Then this is we call it the alternate team, all right? Because the HR team, right, consists of people from different, from different department over here. So the HR, right, for this will consist of people from here, 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 here. They will form the team, and there's one manager for that. The manager will be actually from here right? But anyway, the power will actually go to the GM. Okay, the GM will handle everything. Okay, so the thing is that this happens after 9 years. No, sorry, not 9 years. After 7 years. Okay, 7 years. So on the 7th year of my business, right, I have this ready, right? So I have this, and the thing is that it started from my first VA. Okay, from my first VA. It doesn't start like that. I don't start the business like this. Okay, I start the business me hiring my first VA, and the VA name is Maria, at USD $4 per hour, working 2 hours a day. Oops. Working 2 hours a day. This is how I start. This is how I start. When you hire your first VA, right, you hire a second one. And 2 hours a day, right, then you hire, 5 days per week. It's only like, how much only? Right? It's how much only? You go and ask yourself, right? So are you okay to spend this kind of money, right? So every day, this is like $8 per day. $8 a day. Some of you guys, right, maybe go Starbucks or, maybe go Coffee Bean or so. Coffee Bean, Starbucks, right? $8 convert to Sing dollars is like maybe 10 or $11, right? If you go Starbucks every day, right, this is something that you can afford, right? Okay, so hire somebody to help you in your business, and from there, right, you're going to hire, okay, another one eventually, all right, and another one, Okay, so this business, to be honest, right, e-commerce business is not a one-man show. It's not like something that you do all the way. You one person can settle everything, then you will make a lot of money. No, no such thing. All right. How do you make a lot of money? Right, is to give value to the world. Is to give value to your customers. And how do you give value? Right, is you must work. You must work as a team to to bounce ideas, to actually to actually launch your ideas, to launch your products, right? To add value to the world, right? So as e-commerce sellers, how do we add value? By giving up, by selling good products, by having good customer service with your customers. Yes, I know, Amazon takes care of customer service, but the thing is that you still got to actually, interact with your customers. Okay, if you never interact with customers, your customers will forget about you, and you can't interact with your customers every day like that. You can't. Then some people will say that, oh, when my business hit 10K, then I hire lah. By then it might be too late already. Might be too late, because that time, right, I'm on the verge of breaking down already. To be honest, I'm on the verge of breaking down already, right? So I'm enduring at a point of time. But if I never hire my VA, right, I think I already broke down already. You will not see me sitting here already, right? So hire, okay, where to hire? Very simple. I think a lot of people say that, you can go to Upwork, you can go to online jobs or PH. This kind of website you can hire already, right? Then you negotiate the price with your VAs to see whether is it feasible. Then from there you start your first hire. Okay, so this is what I want to tell people, all right, to work on your business instead of in your business. This will save you a lot of sanity. Okay, don't say that you got no money. Okay, so some of my students say that, hey, I got no money to actually invest $8 a day. $8 a day. $8 a day is like 200, like 20 working days, right? It's like $160 US. Okay, no money, right? Okay, never mind. You can start with $2 an hour, $3 an hour. All right. Some of my students, they actually found some VAs at $2 an hour, right? $3 an hour also can. So you do your own math. 2 hours an hour, $2 an hour, $3 an hour, maybe for 2 hours a day. They will help you with a lot of things already, especially for product research, right? Honestly speaking. Okay. So I think I've mentioned all about this. All right, so please let me know if you find this valuable for you. If you think that this is something that that's good, you think that this whatever I mentioned today is good. Please say yes. All right, in the comment, or rather you can say good in the comment box below, right? To let me know today's content is good. All right, and you want me to share more about this kind of stuff, right? Yeah, you can just comment if today's content is okay. You understand what I'm talking about. Oh, thanks, Anson. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So yeah, just let me know whether is it good. No good. You can just say no good. All right. Say that, hey, Willy, very complicated or very cheap. I don't know what you're talking about. Right. So this is my business nowadays, lah. All right. That's why you see me. This is something that you want to do in the future. To be honest, when you start, remember, guys, when you start this e-commerce business, right, you at the end of the day, right, you want to spend more time with your family. Hey, thanks, Gary and Nicholas and Bugzilla on YouTube. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. At the end of the day, right, you want to have more time with your family. So how to have more time with your family, right? It's not only to set up an e-commerce business and that's it. And you clap your hand and you dust your hand like this and that's it. No, it's to set up an e-commerce business with people running the business for you. That's why it's a business, right? It's a business. Business, that means you have something that is working, generating money for you with its own set of SOP, and it runs automatically, and you're there as a business owner, right, to see everything and supervise everything, right? You don't go inside and do the product research, product listing anymore. All right, you handle your VAs. Okay, right? Okay, so let's go for some questions. Gary said, hey, no problem, Sui. Thank you so much for coming. Gary say, what's the difference between Amazon and Shopify? All right. So, Gary, you know what is WordPress? You know what is WordPress? Do you know what is WordPress? Yeah, so Shopify is like WordPress lah. All right. So it's an engine to build your website. Okay, it's an engine to build a website. All right, it's like WordPress. WordPress, they have plugin. Shopify, they have apps. So basically, it's the same thing. It's a simpler version of WordPress. WordPress is very cheap for me. Need to have some plugin. Then need to, that's too cheap for me. But Shopify is easier. So you're asking, what is different between WordPress and Amazon? All right, literally it's like that. Shopify, right, it doesn't have traffic. Okay, when you sell on Shopify, that means you must acknowledge that you must get the traffic yourself. Okay, you must get the traffic yourself. You must build the website yourself. All right, that means you must know when the customer comes into website, right, they must trust your website. Okay, and you must already have, what do you call that? A deep understanding of what your customer want. Okay, what your customer is looking for in an e-commerce website. Okay, so the thing is that why we encourage our students, right, to actually start their business on Amazon itself. Why? Is because everybody knows Amazon. Everybody buy from Amazon before. Okay, Shopify, right, is your own website. You go to www.gary.com. When people go to gary.com, right, they see the website, and this is the first time they see the brand, and they see a website design. Maybe you're somebody new. The design is very simple, and the only trustworthy things, right, is the trust icon, the Shopify payment, MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, that one. That's the only thing, right, that they can see on your website. But the thing is that they never heard of your brand before. All right. So the chances of they going to a website and buy, right, is very, very low. They might visit your website, but they never heard of your brand before. Even though you tell them that, hey, you will ship out your products in 3 days and there's a refund policy, there's a guarantee, right? They might not trust Gary.com. They might not trust your Shopify website because they have never seen before. But the thing is that when you sell your products on Amazon, people know Amazon. People know that Amazon, they have their, refund guarantee. Everybody knows that 30 days money back guarantee. Amazon customers know that, when they buy things on Amazon, their purchase is guaranteed. They can complain and they can get their money back, right? They are familiar with Amazon's platform, their website. So they feel more confident to buy. Even though the Gary.com product on Amazon, they never seen your brand before. But the product, right, is on Amazon. They trust Amazon than your brand. They trust Amazon than your brand. So they trust Amazon. That's why they buy from you. Even though your product has 0 reviews, they still buy because they trust Amazon. So when the product comes to their place and the product is damaged, is lousy, not as expected, they can complain to Amazon, get a refund. All right. And they know that getting a refund on Amazon is very fast. Okay. So that's the main difference. One is they already used to buying from Amazon. They know their customs and all that already. All right. The other one, Shopify, they don't know what is Gary.com. And when they go down there, they are like, no, I think I try to find this product on Amazon. All right. So the thing is that if you want to build your brand, right, on your Shopify store, very simple. You launch on Amazon first, then you route them to your Shopify store using insert cards and all that. So you are able to actually build both. Yeah. Right. So no problem, Gary. No problem. I hope I, answer a question. All right. Yeah. Okay. So any more questions that you guys want to ask? I have another 6 minutes before I have to go for my group coaching call because I think Nicholas and Anson and gang is waiting for me already. Right. So Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you guys want to ask? All right. Let me just have a drink of water. Yeah, Anson, see you later. Yeah. Yep. So is there anything that you guys want to ask? Want to, check with me regarding anything regarding e-commerce or whatsoever? And especially the VA part, you know, honestly speaking, I've seen too many Amazon sellers, right? Because we do a lot of strategy calls. We've seen a lot of Amazon sellers. They are very, skeptical about hiring VAs. They say that, VAs, should I hire those people who got experience one, or should I hire those people with no experience? So what is your thoughts, right? So, let me know in the comment box below. What's your thoughts? Should you hire people who are experienced or non-experienced? Let me know your thoughts. You can comment experience or not experience, okay, in the comment box. Then I'll give you my thoughts, right? Yeah, just comment, no experience or experience. Should you hire a VA with experience or no experience? No experience. Right, Bugzilla from YouTube says no experience. Okay, all right. Any more? Any more? No experience. Nicholas, you know the answer already lah. Because our students, right, they know what is the expectation of hiring a VA, right? Yeah. So you guys are correct, right? Hire people with no experience, VAs with no experience. That's the best because they come as a white sheet of paper. Hey, Nicholas, you're amazing. I'm recapping Sinsei. I'm not teaching TCM. Not qualified for TCM. Anyway, don't learn from sorry. Right. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I always have fun with Nicholas, Sari. They keep talking to me as if I'm their sensei. I'm not. I don't teach TCM. I don't know how to, do acupuncture and all that. Right? So yeah. Oh, come on. Right. Okay. So hire VAs, right, with no experience because they come as a white sheet of paper and you're able to train them properly with your own SOP. All right. So that's the short answer. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's 7:38 right now. Nicholas and Anson, you guys are coming for the group coaching call later on, right? Are you guys going to be there? Because Nicholas, I think last week, I think I never see you there or something. I think so. I'm not sure. Anson, I know every week, you are there. Yes, yes. Oh, Nicholas, okay. Right, later come on time. Miss you guys. Right, so remember 8 o'clock, right? Log in at the time. And yeah, right. I'm honored to have my students entertaining me lah. In this Facebook live, learning from Sensei. Hey, too much Sensei already, guys. Don't follow Sari, okay? don't follow her. Okay. Yeah, follow her result, right? Don't follow her, Sensei and whatever. I think she watched too much Naruto. I think you guys watch too much Naruto, right? Okay lah. I think I got to chow already, right? So thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. Okay, thanks for coming, and I hope to see you guys in my next week's Facebook Live. All right, thank you all for coming, and thank you, those audiences on YouTube and Facebook also. All right, see you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.